Well, last year, Jim Cornette, who does a podcast about wrestling, made a racist comment about you.
Well, he didn't make it
He,
about me. He made it in jest, and that statement was hurtful to a lot of people, not just me. And I was expecting an apology to everybody, but that's not what he wanted to do. He didn't feel like he did anything wrong. He considered himself just being Jim, but that's on him, man. He got to live with all of that. I told you, either we fix the problem or you don't exist.
yeah, he said he's the only man I've ever known that could strap a bucket of fried chicken on his back and ride a motor scooter across Ethiopia.
Yeah, he didn't say that about me.
Or he was just saying in general
He
about
wa-
black people?
he was saying that about a wrestler that was on Power, which
Hmm.
was another wrestling show altogether.
Okay. Do you feel that there's a lot of racist elements in wrestling?
There's a lot of racist elements in hip hop. There's a lot of racist elements in culinary arts, which I love cooking and I love food. I always have to bring something back to food, baby. Um, but you know what, man? You just have to live with it and deal with it. Try to make it better for the people around you and just keep on with your life. If you dwell on the negative, I love salacious gossip. I love it. I'm entertained by it. But you're asking me questions where the salacious gossip didn't apply to me, and I have to answer it the way that I'm answering it. So it's known that one, I step up to issues, and if it was something that was directed directly at me, you would already know the answers.
Well, you had a 21-year career. You were in WrestleMania, you were in Royal Rumble, you were in SummerSlam, Survivor Series, a bunch of pay-per-view events. Uh, why did you finally retire in 2017?
I saw myself on camera wrestling one day, and I wasn't the guy that I thought I was. I wasn't the guy that I was used to seeing handle people the way I moved differently. And I decided that if I'm not going to be the guy that I used to be, then I don't want people seeing a watered down product. And, thus my exit. But because of my education and because of my exposure to the business and being on the real inner of the business, I was able to take roles where I mentored and worked in development. I've helped our talent relations department. I've helped our, uh, um, the educational programming. So I found other ways to be helpful, and I don't have to get hit to do it.
Hmm. How did it feel to make it into the Hall of Fame?
Making it to the Hall of Fame is validation. Is mostly for everybody else. It's not for me. I my film tells you who I am, but for my fans, I thank all of them because a lot of what I did for them, and I thought about them when I retired because I knew there were people that were hurt that I retired, that they weren't going to see me again, but I wanted them to remember me the way that I was and not, um, a lesser mobile, a less strong version of what they saw me as. And I'm comfortable with it.